So this assignment kind of in intrigued me. I really wanted to do some research on this to find out when sports talk radio started. And the Googles told me that it started in 1964. So I'm not sure when they started allowing callers to call into these sports talk radio stations. But obviously, sports talk radio has been around for a very long time. But now, today, there's multiple channels per city, depending on how many sports teams you have in the city. And callers will call in and voice their opinions on the games, and that's where fans can really interact with each other. I think that was the first time they can interact with each other without really seeing each other face to face, without being at a water cooler or in a sports bar, and they can kind of get the opinion of other people and voice their own opinion through a form of media. And then, of course, when the internet came out, everything changed. And even without the internet, there's podcasts now. So there's content creators that will create podcasts and they have a paywall. So for $3.99 a month, if there's breaking news about your sports team, you don't have to go to a website or a newspaper or magazine. They'll text it straight to your phone. And then they'll also send you polls, they'll send you questions, and then they'll take your questions. So you see a lot of podcast content creators that are having fan interaction and fan buy-in. And as an Ohio State fan, I like it because I feel a certain way after a game, and I don't have any other Ohio State fans around me in Oklahoma. So now I can see how the rest of the fan base feels about something by these poll results that they have. And I can see if I feel the same or if I slightly differ since I'm so far away from the Ohio State team and program living in Oklahoma. So that's kind of one way I think of fans interacting with content creators throughout the years. So the other thing would be the fans interacting with fans. So of course, there's so many different levels to this. You have Facebook, where Facebook is the wild, wild west because there's nothing really moderated. It's just your opinion. So fan is short for fanatic, and people get all emotional after games and they can post all kinds of crazy stuff. My favorite's when they blame the refs and they say the refs threw the game for them when they really had multiple opportunities to change the outcome of a game. So Facebook's kind of where the crazy things happen. There's good intelligent conversation too, but there's also lots of crazy casual fans that will just kind of come on there and just say whatever's on their mind. I believe the next step of that would be sports websites or even like a sports website page where sport might make a post about the game where you have a conversation in the comments of that. The next level of that would be if you really just want to speak with like-minded people, like Ohio State has multiple different websites with chat rooms. So you can go in and chat with other Ohio State fans and see how they're feeling or see what they think about things. And then the very top level of that is these websites that have a chat room, but their chat room is behind a paywall. So in order to interact with other fans, they're making you pay a certain amount of money per month to have access to all the content, but also to be able to interact with fans and see how they're thinking. So this is kind of a way, obviously, to make money, but they're also keeping trolls out from all the other teams. No one from another team is going to pay another team's website just to go in there and troll them. So it's kind of a way to have intelligent conversation and moderate the conversation because behind a paywall, you may want to think about what you say and you'll have more intelligent conversations just because you know you're paying for the opportunity to have those conversations. So that's kind of what I've seen as an Ohio State fan living in Oklahoma. So lots of different angles to it. And so I'm curious to hear what everyone else has to say. And thank you very much.